Is going to be the next big thing in ELT? However, I'm going to ask the previous speakers either what is going to be the next big thing in ELT, or what do the next 10, 15 years hold for ELT, so we don't have to identify the one big thing. Of course, this wording the next big thing in ELT assumes that we know what the current big thing is. I'm not sure that I do. But anyway, to draw down the current big thing, next big thing, future trends.
Go on, Russ, you're the future man.
Yeah. And one more thing, there are obviously different levels we can talk this question through at. Are we talking about the classroom? Are we talking about methodology? Are we talking about ELT in the world? So there's all the purpose, so there's all sorts of perspectives that people can talk about.
Can I start because I don't know? And then we'll go to the person who probably does know. I have no clue. At the moment, for us in Slovakia, the big thing is CLIL, and it is very big. In the next 5-10 years, it will probably grow, but globally, it could be anything. There are many.
Could I ask you a question?
Sure.
I probably shouldn't, because I'm supposed to. Why is CLIL going to be the big thing?
I don't know.
Is it from the ministry?
No, it's not from the ministry. It's this concept that perhaps students, their English will improve over time if they are involved in these other subjects that are not specifically related to English language learning.
But that was, you framed that answer very interesting, because you said because their English will improve. Fine, we're English language teachers. What about the subjects? Is that...
That's there too, but not as much. That's a very interesting point. Yes.
Clear, we have one for clear this
I'd say the big challenge of the future, and it's not something necessarily that's new, it's going to be really important, is developing the students' ability to study and learn on their own. I think the future is going to see more and more information on the internet, students having more access to that information, and our challenge is going to be how to help students develop as autonomous learners. I think that's going to be really important in terms of business as well, because what's going to happen is people are going to, it's already happening, people go into work, they do a job, they need to reach, I mean, I've been a university lecturer now for 15 years. First of all, I taught multimedia, then I switched over and taught technology in language education, then I moved over to working in sort of technology design, so I had to keep relearning. And you can't always have a teacher there to do that. You end up doing a lot of that learning on your own. So I think it's going to be a very important thing in the future. It's going to be how we can help our students to become independent learners and more autonomous.
I've got a more pessimistic, bleak view of certain aspects of what I think is happening, which is also a challenge for all of us in the room, okay? And for me, the moment I realised this was I saw Sugata Mitra do a closing plenary at IATF a couple of years ago. And I've never been more angry at a conference in my life, because
I find that very hard to believe.
It's true. Essentially, it was a kind of vision of the coming wave, and the coming wave is there are edtech companies out there, particularly in California, but all over the world increasingly, who see English language teaching as what they would call ripe for disruption. What this basically means is they think they can come muscling in on English language teaching and take large parts of our job and turn that into something which is bought and sold privately via online companies or app companies or tech companies. And part of the way they do that is by downgrading and devaluing the role of the teacher. And Sugata Mitra was basically saying teaching doesn't make any difference, teaching is impossible in all kinds of contexts. You can have the granny cloud where old retired women sit there and interact with people, and that's the same kind of thing as they're going to get from teachers anyway. And he's a very seductive presenter, he's a TED speaker, he's won a £1 million award. Teachers in the room were standing up and applauding him for basically signing their death certificates.